No, I don't think so. Oh, can you hear me now? Okay. Shut this off.
Today on OC News, President Trump addresses a joint session of Congress.
Disney to lay off ABC News employees.
Cal State Fullerton softball with a huge upset victory.
Coming next on OC News.
This just now in tech news, the first responder on the police There's been a lot of collaborative efforts.
I feel blessed to be here in Fullerton.
Brought to you by the broadcast journalism students
at Cal State Fullerton. OC News starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to OC News. I'm Janet Oreca.
And I'm Michael McHale. Thank you for joining us for our second show of the week.
Los Angeles County has announced they are suing Southern California Edison in relation to the fires that spread across the Southern California area. On Wednesday, Los Angeles County announced that they are suing Southern California Edison, one of the nation's largest electric utilities, in connection to the wildfires in January. LA County alleges that the utility's equipment sparked the Eaton fire, which destroyed 9,400 structures in the Altadena area. The lawsuit seeks to recover damages sustained from the blaze. This case is considered essential to the restoration of the community, especially for businesses and residences. Edison will be addressing the lawsuit through appropriate legal process, as the cause of the fire is still under investigation.
6 weeks after taking office, President Trump met with Congress for the first time last night. With his first meeting with Congress after taking office in January, President Trump had a lot to say about the things he has done so far and his future plans. Trump spoke in depth about cracking down on illegal immigration and defended his tariffs set on Mexico and Canada that took effect hours before his speech. With a speech that reached nearly 100 minutes, many Democratic members of Congress walked out during various times, some even being thrown out, while Republican Congress members firmly backed President Trump.
Corrections officers from a California juvenile hall have been indicted after coordinating, quote, gladiator fights between minors. Officers from the Padrinos Juvenile Hall in Downey are being charged with child endangerment, conspiracy, and battery in connection to fights that occurred between the youths ages 12 and 18. A formal investigation has been launched with the California Department of Justice after footage of the, quote, gladiator fights were leaked earlier this year. Court documents show 69 incidents where officers facilitated and permitted youths in their custody to fight each other. On Monday, 22 officers were arraigned, with the remaining 8 to be arraigned next month by the Los Angeles Superior Court.
Now let's take a look at Cal State Fullerton's annual Titan Give event coming up on March 12th. Reporter Jocelyn Chiarte has the story.
Cal State Fullerton is gearing up for its 6th annual Titans Give fundraiser, a 24-hour event set for March 12th. This initiative brings together the Titan community to support scholarships, programs, teams, and various campus causes. Previous sponsors such as Pepsi and Seven Leaves Cafe will be offering bonus incentives for those who bring in the most contributions. Donations are open to staff, faculty, and many more. Hosted by the Academic Affairs of Cal State Fullerton, these donations will give opportunity for those in need, supporting personal growth, and helping shape a brighter future for those ready to make an impact. We got more insight into the event by Academic Affairs staff member.
So to my knowledge, it's a fundraising event that supports scholarships and programs on campus. So from a scholarship perspective, I think it's really important to provide funding because some students will qualify for financial aid, or they also need additional funding for housing or additional living expenses. So I think it's really great that faculty staff members have the opportunity to provide funding for this news development.
The Titan community is invited to unite, get involved, and create a meaningful impact.
This is the QR code you can scan if you are interested in donating. This is Jocelyn Chiarte signing off with OC News.
Coming up after the break, we take a look at the world of entertainment and how one broadcast company has been laying people off.
And later, we have an update on Titan Sports. We will see you shortly.
world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand, trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
What does it take to discover the greatness within you? It takes resilience.
When I first got to Cal State Fullerton, I felt lost. Then I found my community. It was like a caring family cheering me on.
I wasn't sure about being a chemist. My professors showed me I could. People believed in me here, and I learned to believe in myself. Discover the resilience within you at Cal State Fullerton.
The world of entertainment is always buzzing. Here's Connor Raleigh with more.
Thank you, Janet. The world of entertainment was nothing short than, well, entertaining. Let's get right into it. The Oscars took place this past Sunday with Anora sweeping the categories. The film won Best Picture, Best Actress, Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Film Editing. Adrien Brody won Best Actor, with many critics saying it should have gone to Timothée Chalamet due to the use of AI in the film The Brutalist. Adrien Brody also broke a record at the Oscars, giving the longest speech ever at nearly 6 minutes long. Kieran Culkin won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor and gave a story about his wife, who told him that she would give him a 4th child if he had one. Adam Sandler arrived to the Oscars in the most Adam Sandler outfit ever, reminding us that he truly does not care. The trailer for Shrek 5 was announced this week, and many people are questioning the design change. The legendary series will be bringing on a new voice actress this movie, Zendaya, who will play Shrek's daughter. Not much information has been released except for the release date, which is Christmas 2026. That's all the entertainment from me. Back to Michael and Janet at the desk.
Disney is cutting 6% of its staff across ABC News and Disney Entertainment Networks. Layoffs within the company were announced earlier today. Roughly 200 employees, totaling 6% of the total combined staff of both ABC News and the Disney Entertainment Networks. The announcement comes after several other staff reductions across the Disney company over the past few years. These cuts affect shows such as 2020 and Nightline, which are being consolidated into one program. This is just one of the many mass layoffs across media companies in the last few months, with MSNBC announcing massive changes in their staffing back in February.
Target is under fire due to ending their DEI initiatives. A pastor in Atlanta has called for a 40-day boycott on Target. Our reporter, Gavin Sanders, has the scoop.
Thanks, Michael and Janet. Today, a pastor in Atlanta called for a 40-day boycott on Target due to them taking away their DEI initiatives. It coincidentally aligns with Lent. Today, we're on the campus of Cal State Fullerton asking students what they'll do with the boycott.
I personally think it's really upsetting because I go to Target every single day basically for things that I need, and I really like Target because they put Starbucks in a lot of Targets and I really like Starbucks, so I go to Target a lot actually.
Yeah, I agree with the pastor. The DI rights in Target, not good, but I think I'll continue to shop at Target just because it's a part of my everyday routine and it's cheap and affordable being a college student.
I agree with the pastor. I think this is a really important issue and we need to take stand and boycott against Target. It's really unfortunate because it's a very convenient place. It's everywhere and it's actually a very close location to where I live, but it's really important to take a stand so we can face issues like this.
With the boycott being lined up with Lent, will people go back to Target after, or will they stay and not shop? This is Gavin Sanders with OC News. Stay classy, Fullerton. Back to you guys at the desk.
Looks like Mother Nature can't make up her mind. Expect a mix of sunshine, rain, and cooler temperatures heading our way. Violetta Sanchez has more on the weather.
That's right, Michael. March is kicking off with some weather madness of its own. One moment it's sunny, and the next it's raining. Let's break down this wild forecast. It's currently a bit chilly with temperatures at 58 degrees. As the day comes to a close, temperatures will drop to low 50s and possibly dipping into the high 40s. Winds are blowing at 6 miles per hour to the northeast, and due to the rain, humidity levels are currently sitting at 79%. So, if you were planning on straightening your hairs tonight, ladies, don't. Early risers caught the sunrise at 6:14 a.m. and sunset is coming up soon at 5:52. Looking ahead at the weather, on Thursday we are looking at highs of 58 degrees with a 35% chance of rain. From Friday to Sunday, temperatures will increase up to 73 degrees and the sun will come out to say hello. And on Monday, temperatures drop down to a high of 65 degrees and we can expect some rain towards the end of that day. And as you can see, the low temperatures throughout the week will be in the 40s, so grab those hoodies, Fullerton, and stay cozy. Millions of Americans are in the path of a deadly storm, bringing fierce winds, blizzard conditions, and tornado warnings. A massive storm is wreaking havoc across the Midwest. Severe thunderstorms have swept throughout the South, causing destruction in Mississippi and tornadoes in Oklahoma, Texas, and Louisiana. Blizzard conditions have made travel nearly impossible in Iowa, Minnesota, and Michigan, with whiteout conditions and powerful wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour. Meanwhile, the storm has knocked out power to over 200,000 homes and businesses across the 20 states. With dangerous weather still ongoing, people are being asked to be prepared and stay safe. And that's all we have for the weather this week. Back to you guys at the desk.
Next up, after a short break, Ash Wednesday started today while Pope Francis continues to battle.
And your Titan sports teams were able to string up some quality wins over the past week. Stay tuned.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, how are you, or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR, it's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking. Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Whatever gets you talking. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
Ready! We don't have time for spills. Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Despite Pope Francis being in the hospital, Catholics still look to celebrate one of their holy days. Ash Wednesday marks a holy day for many Catholics across the world. Today, however, is different than previous years without Pope Francis leading the ceremonies. He is still being treated for double pneumonia, which kept him in the hospital for the last 3 weeks. He was able to take part in an Ash Wednesday service from his hospital room thanks to his now stable condition, according to the Vatican. This marks only the second time Pope Francis has missed an Ash Wednesday celebration in his 12 years as the Pope.
Now we go over to sports, where Jonathan Zarate updates us on Luka Doncic and the Lakers and the latest on Cal State Fullerton baseball and softball.
Thank you, Michael. Hello all. It's been a great couple weeks to be a fan of the boys in purple and gold as they continue to play great basketball since the trade for Luka Doncic last month. The Los Angeles Lakers are currently on a 7-game winning streak, their longest in 4 years. This impressive run has propelled them to second place in the Western Conference standings with an overall record of 39-21. In their latest victory against the New Orleans Pelicans, Luka Doncic recorded 30 points and 15 assists, becoming only the 4th player in franchise history to achieve such numbers in a single game. He joins the ranks of LeBron James, Magic Johnson, and Jerry West. James also reached a historic milestone, becoming the first NBA player to surpass 50,000 combined regular season and playoff points. The Lakers look to continue their winning streak on Thursday as they take on the New York Knicks. Moving on to Titan sports, the baseball team found itself winners of 2 straight in Wichita, Kansas, and looked to continue that streak last night against San Diego State. The Cal State Fullerton picked up its first home win of the season Tuesday night, defeating San Diego State at Goodwin Field. The Titans extended their winning streak to 3 games, improving to 4-8 on the year. Fullerton jumped out early with a 2-run single from Andrew Kirchner in their first inning. Starting pitcher Jaden Harper tossed 2 scoreless innings in his first start of the season, earning his first win of the year. The Aztecs cut the lead to 2-1 in the 6th, but the Titans responded with a late offensive surge. A 2-run single by Matthew Bardwell in the 7th and a 2-run double from Kirchner in the 8th sealed the victory 7-1 for the Titans. Kirchner finished with 4 RBIs, bringing his season total to 21, tied for 13th in the nation. The Titans now turn their attention to Big West play as they head on the road to face Cal Poly in a 3-game series starting Friday. Titans softball just finished hosting the Judy Garment tournament, and they found themselves facing undefeated LSU in the first game of the tournament. Cal State Fullerton softball pulled off a huge upset at the Garment Classic, handing number 5 LSU its first loss of the season. The Titans took a lead in the 2nd inning, capitalizing on LSU's pitching struggles in the 2-run single by Ava Arce. Colby McClinton added 2 more runs with a squeeze play, putting Fullerton up 6-2. LSU fought back late, but solid pitching from Trisha McCleskey and Liana Garcia secured the 6-5 victory, as Garcia was able to get the final out via the strikeout with bases loaded. Fullerton now stands at 13-9 on the season and will head to La Jolla this weekend to take on UC San Diego in their first Big West series of the year. The Titans are hot, and hopefully they can continue that into this weekend. That's all for today in sports. Back to Michael and Janet at the desk.
ASI is back with one of its most highly anticipated events this week. For more, here's Justin Rosette.
4, 3, 2. Sorry.
Thanks, guys. I am here for the parking lot D, where ASI will be hosting its annual Spring Carnival event this Friday. You can be the first student to know who our spring concert artists will be this year. But for now, let's check in with some of our students and see what they're looking forward to at the event.
Take package.
I'm looking forward to free food because whenever there's food, I'm going to be there.
I'm super excited for all the free rides, the food, and honestly just spending time with my friends.
I enjoyed the food they had out there, and I thought it was pretty cool getting to see who was going to perform at the spring concert.
So right now I'm digging hip hop and R&B. So an artist I would think is Vince Staples. Another one that I would think would be kind of Jid or Jordan Ward.
I definitely want to go for more of the, I think it was 2 years ago, Coachella's vibe, which was Tyler the Creator.
I would say Kendrick or J. Cole.
Someone who was kind of popping a couple years ago, still got some motion now. So maybe someone like Lil Tecca or something.
Honestly, I really hope they went towards an indie artist this year. So maybe someone like Wallows or Coins, something in that genre.
And Q.
Performances and our spring concert reveal. This is an event you don't want to miss. Hope to see you here in Parking Lot D this Friday. And hopefully the weather's a little bit better. I'm Justin Rosette, LC News. Back to you guys after that.
Take Cam 4.
NASA has delayed the launch of Sphere X mission for the 4th time. For the 4th time in 1 week, NASA's Sphere X mission has been delayed. The original launch date of February 27th was pushed back to allow additional time for checkouts and processing of the spacecraft. The mission is set to last 2 years, exploring 450 million galaxies and 100 million stars in the Milky Way, giving scientists insight into the origins of the universe. The new launch date is set for Friday, March 7th, out of the Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. I'm excited to see what NASA can find when they go on their expedition for 2 years.
Me too. Let's see what new questions we get answered. Thank you for joining us tonight on OC News. Our next show is next week at 4:45 p.m. I've been Janet Huereca.
And I'm Michael McCahill. Make sure to follow us on social media at OC News CSUF and Titan TV CSUF. See you next week.